What monthly income should people be really starting to think, okay, I need to be putting my money aside somewhere?
Um,
Because my dad was always very big on me, like putting money
so
away,
yeah,
saving for retirement, rainy day, things like that.
yeah.
But I was kind of just like,
Yeah.
everything will be fine.
I
But you
think
never know
no,
what's around the corner.
yeah, true. And I think also you have to go through that first phase. You start making some decent money. You want to do some fun stuff. You know, the initial thing is not, I'll squirrel it away. I'm going to get a nice car or get a nice place or stuff like that as well. But really, when you get, you have a good idea of what you need to cover your bills and expenses, and a reasonable lifestyle. It's then working out, okay, what can I afford to save over and above that? And often with people who are in business, I try and get them to work on a rule of thirds. So a third of the money, this is UK based, but a third of the money is for the tax man. You know, if you put that to one side, then you're not going to come unstuck when the tax bill comes. A third of the money you can draw out, and a third of the money should be reinvested in the business or somewhere else as well.
Hmm.
And then over time, depends on your personal circumstances, how much you can afford to put to one side. We often do it the other way around with clients where we'll say to them, when do you want to retire and how much do you want to retire on? And then we can tell them how much they need to save monthly together.
Hmm.
And that can be quite powerful then because it can be more or less than you think, but actually, it gives them a clear picture of, oh, actually, I thought I was saving enough and I'm really not.
Yeah.
And often a broad rule of thumb for people is the younger you are, you can save 15% of your income. As you get older, that might, so when I talk about that, someone in the 20s or early 30s, as people get older, it's 25% or 35% because they've got a shorter window before they come to get to
Mm.
retirement. So, getting your advice around that is really important. And it just allows you to get there knowing what the outcome is, even if you don't save as much. But actually, in many cases, people then start thinking, oh, actually, I'd like to boost my income or I'd like to retire a bit early. And
Mm.
those are where it gets a bit more interesting for people because it's people think, oh, actually, when I get to so-and-so age, I know I can stop working altogether.
Yeah. I mean, these are all things, these are interesting points that everyone should really be asking
Yeah,
themselves.
yeah, absolutely. And you wouldn't go into the gym without a plan. You've
Yeah.
planned your food, you planned your training and stuff like that. But people tend to just leave the finances and just think I'll figure it out later. Or the big risk, and particularly somewhere like Dubai, is you get an income that's enough, and then spending this. You could spend an inordinate amount of money. There's the cars, the meals, there's all the other things to do as well.
Hmm.
So it's very easy to get into that lifestyle, and then all of a sudden realize, oh, actually, I haven't put anything aside for a rainy day.